Sorry, I got interrupted there. Yeah, this is called Storybook, and it's a free software. They have a pro version, obviously, that costs, but it's a free software that helps novelists, playwrights sort of organize. And you probably can't see that up there. If I zoom in on that top line there, yeah, you can see, you can different ways you can organize what you've written according to, locations, characters. So it's a lot of the same thing we've already have in the Google Docs, but what I liked was the chapter. And so if kids were to upload this, it would be a way, again, a repository that everyone could access for each chapter, but it's just an easier way to manipulate and organize the different chapters as they're being uploaded. So that's a possibility. I'm not sure I'm crazy about it, but definitely a possibility. So that's called Storybook. Let's see here. Where was I? All right. So once chapters are done and they've been edited, then a couple things have to happen, obviously. We would submit for publication, probably through some sort of self-publication medium like iUniverse, or Lulu is another great one. I think I have a link for that. Let me see. Yeah, here's Lulu. This is a place for you can actually bring your book to the world. So yeah, and this I like Lulu because it is you can pay. You don't have to. There's not a minimal amount. You can just publish your book, and however many you buy, that's fine with them. So, sorry about that. The last thing would be the assessment, and how are you assessing groups as they go? There's a couple different rubrics on here. There's one for class observations, and so as I'm observing groups working, I would fill out the rubric for each individual. How involved was the student? How did they went above and beyond in terms of effort and contribution? Did they cooperate with their classmates? And that's all based on class observation. So I would probably use that rubric fairly regularly, almost on a daily basis as groups are working, making sure everyone's doing their part. Another rubric would be one that they use for the planning committee. And so, I would probably interview, each group and talk about how they contributed to the development of the novel. So there's things like group contribution. They contributed in a significant, meaningful way to the play or to the novel. Let's see. So a group maintained obvious consideration of the other groups. Structuring their work to create the best chapter possible. Group developed superior content that was articulate, logical to the plot, as well as outlined to the characters. And so it talks about the content, the quality of the content. So that's something I could use for either the planning committee or the chapter committee. So there's some rubrics on it. Obviously, this part is something I probably need to work on a little bit more, the assessment section. But at the very bottom, there's a bibliography of some of the different resources I used to. There's it right there. Used to design this, put this together. So that's my virtual learning space, and my hope is that it would help a class or allow a class to write a class novel. Maybe one day I'll give it a shot. Someday, hopefully. Thanks for watching, and yeah.